Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and strap yourself into your chair and tape your eyelids open because it's time for the first actual spoilers from, I keep forgetting the name of the damn set, Ravnica 2.0. How about that? It's either Allegiance or Alliance. I'm like 50-50 on it. First up, Lavinia, Azorius Renegade. That's supposed to be some kind of significant thing? I don't know. I thought she was the leader of Azorius. Why would she not be? Did she die in the last storyline? I don't know what's going on. What I do know, and this is totally wild, I actually pretty much forgot this until last week, the very first, and I mean first deck that I ever played, ever, was the Lavinia deck. I don't know. It was maybe a dual deck, an event deck. I don't know. I just know she was in it. My friend Dracon gave it to me and taught me how to play with Azorius with Lavinia in the deck. And to this day, blue-white is my color combo. So anyway, she's back, and she's the Azorius Renegade. Maybe that means she was kicked out. I don't know. Go ask somebody who knows the lore better. So anyway, she's legendary creature, human soldier. This particular promo is the Store Championship. I can't say it like Rosewater does. Store Champion! But anyway, it's a promo from that. Why is the set symbol upside down? I don't know. The real question is, why didn't I notice in this picture that it was upside down? So she's a 2 for 2. Oh, please let her just be Meddling Mage. I haven't actually read this yet. Each opponent can't cast, I can't read, non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. What does that mean again? You might have to run that by me twice. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell! Oh, suck it, all you freaking Commander Legacy Vintage and Modern players who take advantage of all this free casting BS. Take this card and shove it so far up your ass that it makes your teeth rattle with law magic. Oh, you want to cast a 9-cost creature for free because of some degenerate combo of cards that was never meant to go together? Lavinia, bitch, I am the law. So let's run that first part by me again. Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. So basically no ramp allowed. No temporary mana, no Jaya, no, I'd say Chandra, but I think she cycled out, I don't remember. You want to cast a 7-cost spell, it better be with 7 lands. I don't even know or care how good this card will be in Standard or any other format, just the message it sends, the principle of the card, and just the sheer amount of stupid, degenerate crap in the game that this stops. I love it. This is my new favorite card of all time in all of Magic. I know it would be the most overpowered thing in the history of Magic, but they should have made her hexproof. And you know what? Protection from everything too. You know why? Because screw you and your stupid deck. You know what's even funnier about this is it only affects opponents. This does not apply to you. This seems like the type of card for that kind of cost that it would apply to you, but it does not. I love this. I love everything about it. I am going to go to the Store Championship and win it just to get this card. Oh, and by the way, my Blue Flu, aka Blue Bird Swarm deck, actually went 3-0 at F&M, technically. I'm also in Gold Tier 3 mostly by using that deck. That deck is no freaking joke, which is ironic because I built it as a joke. Oh, it's been 3 minutes already and you want another spoiler? Screw you. This is the only card you need. 56 lands and 4 of these. Game's over. Fine, here's some juggling douche. Rick's Mady, I don't know, Reveler. I'm going to say Mady because his name is Maddox. How about that? That is not remotely true. I just made that up. So it's a 2-cost, 2/2 human shaman. Cool, I'm going to bounce that back to hand with Selective Snare as well. Spectacle, finally! Screw this card, I want to know what Spectacle does. Oh, the Spectacle is above the normal cost. Okay. You may cast this spell for its spectacle cost rather than its mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. Instead of, oh, I'm going to try to make that happen, yay, synergy and combos, it's more like, assume it's going to happen, but it might backfire a portion of the time because it's so likely to go off in a Rakdos deck that it just makes sense. And this is wonderful. Now, this is not a typical version of Spectacle from what we've seen so far. It's usually a discount. But this one continues to say, when it enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. If Rivals of Ixalan, Mady, Reveler, Spectacle cost was paid, instead discard your entire hand, and then draw 3 cards. This will be a popular card. I'm looking at $3 minimum for this probably. And that's conservative. This thing could hit 10. I mean, this is like Bomat Courier level. I mean, 3 cards is 3 cards. It's not 7, but I mean, the other thing is, you know, good luck getting that cost off in a mono red deck. Ain't gonna happen. But the only way to really get Spectacle to work is to have a creature because if you had to deal damage that turn and you had to use like a lightning strike, okay, 2 of your mana is gone. Now red decks are quick, especially burn decks. So I don't think Spectacle will work very well. Even with the mono red versions of it in a burn deck. It might, but it's hard to say. I mean, if it's a cost reduction like on that other card we saw, okay, that would work pretty well, but it's such a Rakdos heavy thing, I think they're going to mix black into it like pretty hard. So to consistently get Spectacle off, I think you're going to have to hit them with a creature. So to me, that makes me feel like we're going to see a large quantity of low cost, low attack power Death Touchers, where like you could block them, but you kind of want to let them through, but if you do, oh, they might have a Spectacle. That's pretty neat. I mean, there are ways to ping people for 1 right now, too. So, I mean, Spectacle might be a little bit better than I think, too. As it sits, it's kind of neat. It's unreliable, but not really in the right deck. And if you play correctly, and I don't know, it seems, not unfair. So, can't say I don't like it. I just don't think it's, like, amazing, but it's cool. Next up, it's Lavinia again, because screw you. And next, we've got Rafter Demon. This is a mixed color Rakdos card 4/2 demon, Spectacle 5. So once again, you may cast this spell for its Spectacle cost rather than its regular mana cost if an opponent lost life this turn. When Rafter Demon enters the battlefield, if its Spectacle cost was paid, each opponent discards a card. Ooh, nice. Now 5's a little high for making them discard a card, but you never know. I mean, against a Teferi deck, it would be pretty good. They would probably just counter it, but you never know when a deck has to hold something and then you make them ditch it. That's always hilarious. I say if you can put 1 extra mana into it, you don't need it for anything else, and you hit him this turn, go for it. But honestly, a 4/2 vanilla for 4 in like a rush burn deck, ooh, with Demon Tribal, I don't know if this card will be good at all, and it's only a common, so there is that. Next up, Lavinia, bitch! And also, we've got Gate Colossus. I knew they would do Gate Synergy. Here we go. It's an 8-cost 8/8, classic Colossus. It's an artifact creature construct. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each gate you control. Pretty nice. So you can get up to, I believe, 10. So, I mean, hey, that'd be nice. Plus, if you got 10 of them, first of all, he's free, and secondly, you got the mana to pay for him anyway. That's why it kind of logically falls apart. But if you had 3, but then you could also tap them for 3, okay, there's 6 of it, pay 2 more and he's out. So it's not a complete contradiction. So Gate Colossus can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That is annoying. Steelleaf Champion has that, and that is a perpetual annoyance. And whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, you may put Gate Colossus from your graveyard on top your library. So it doesn't eat your next draw, but it's an 8/8 for probably less than 8. So, no defender, no nothing. Yeah, it doesn't have trample, but like, wow. And plus, this is colorless. So if you're playing 5 color gates and you can't get your colors to work, there you go. And this ain't the only one, by the way. There are cards in Guilds of Ravnica that already work kind of like this, or at least they'd be an automatic include in a deck like this. Next up, Lavinia with a hood up, because I said so. And might as well show off the non-cell phone photos of these, because they're basically all the promos. So the buy box promo is the Haunt of Hightower. I like this version a lot better. Then we got Mortify, which looks freaking awesome. Anybody else totally love that like lighting, gradient, fade, backdrop thing? I mean, printing white text on top of it was just stupid, but I mean, it's so dark, what else are you going to do? I mean, bit of a functional issue there, but it does look really cool. I only have a couple cards like this too. So anyway, that's Mortify. It's going to be one of the regular old F&M promos, so that's cool. And then we got Rakdos Firewheeler. Damn. Open house, full art, like transparent text box promo. I mean, they're getting into Pokemon with this. Well, it's full art, but not full art. But this one's full art. And this one's even fuller art. And like, this one's an alternate. Like, just whatever. Whatever. So anyway, this is the open house promo. Looks pretty darn awesome. Next up, Growth Spiral, which looks amazing in those colors. Look at that under text box color. Oh, I love it. I just want to eat this card. The next promo is still Lavinia, bitch. Deal with it. And after that, we've got Simic Ascendancy, which is the draft weekend promo. This might be alternate art. I mean, we know that it's for sure foil. Otherwise, there's not much promo-ish about this. Draft weekend, by the way, is basically opening weekend. It's the Friday after the pre-release, so the first day that you can buy this set, it's that Friday's F&M. That's supposed to be draft weekend. If your LGS holds draft, great. Otherwise, probably doing like a Planeswalker challenge or Fat Pack challenge or, I don't know, another pseudo like 6-pack sealed thing. Next up, back to the amazing looking cards. Light up the stage. Ooh, I love it. And yes, I mistranslated a stupid Spanish idiom that makes no damn sense. The actual line is places everyone. Well, here's the thing. I translated it word for word correctly. It's just a really unusual saying. So anyway, you can spectacle this for 1. So if you have dealt damage this turn, you can cast this for 1. So typically in the second main phase because of sorcery speed. And you can exile the top 2 cards of your library until end of turn you may play those cards. So for 1, I mean, that's pretty damn good. And finally, scrolling on the screen here are the different guild-themed foil lands. They said it's for Ravnica weekend. I don't know what the hell that is. It's on February 16th and 17th. So I thought like weekend was supposed to be the new store championship, but then they now are calling it a store championship because there's a promo that says that on the bottom. They've lost me at this point, and they aren't going to get me again. I have fallen off the logic bus, and they have driven away. In my opinion, they fell off the bus. So I don't know what the hell this is or why it's in February or if that's after the release. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't really feel like looking this up. But players can play in a variety of events. That's what I thought it was. What the hell? Whatever. Just for participating, pick up one of these premium foil guild aligned basic lands. Oh man, I want all these. These look freaking amazing. And finally, the last spoiler and possibly the most important one.
Who's that Pokemon?
Lavinia. Who the hell did you think it would be? Seriously, did I get you again? Did you get got? Are you serious? Okay, fine, I'll show you the actual spoiler. It's still Lavinia. She's everywhere. You can't escape her, you degenerate free-casting douchebags. She will haunt your dreams and turn them into nightmares by stopping all your stupid free-casting shenanigans. She's got an owl on her freaking shoulder. Does this look like the shenanigans zone? No, this is a no shenanigans area. We are done with your crap. Oh, you just cast the spell Omniscience? Okay, first of all.
Are you sure about that?
And secondly, Omniscience D's nuts, because you ain't gonna cast nothing without paying for it fair and square. I don't make the laws, I just enforce them with an owl on my shoulder. This is why Lavinia was voted 2018's Miss Deal With It. So what else we got? We got Lavinia on one of the packs, which is even more Lavinia in your life. Definitely always a good thing. Then we got, honestly, that looks like a man in drag. If that's not a man's jaw, then I just don't even know which way is up anymore. Then we got this creeper. He looks really familiar. I want to say he's from like a Nintendo Wii game or something. I don't know. Maybe the game Carn Evil? Is he in that one? I don't know. That's got to be like Rakdos' guild leader or something, but I don't know. Then we've got, oh crap, that's probably Rakdos' leader. I thought Rakdos did circus stuff. Maybe they're co-leaders. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe he's Gruul. I have no idea. He looks short, he kind of looks like an MMA fighter, and I'm pretty sure I could take him in a fight. And finally, we've got somebody from The Wizard of Oz. Well, the entirety of her eyes are white, her arm is white, her outfit's white, her skin is white, so clearly she's one of the bad guys, because white people are the worst, am I right? And next up, we've got, possibly Dovin from what I'm hearing. I don't remember hearing about that in the story, probably because I didn't read the Kaladesh or a 3-Volt story. But, certainly some kind of Vidalcan, that's what, the race of blue people are. You thought they were called the Blue Man Group, but you were wrong. And count them. We got 6 fingers on them. So that is the, at least, Kaladesh race of Vidalcans, who has 6 fingers. So it matches. I mean, in my opinion, really doesn't look at all like Dovin, but I mean, they didn't even keep Teferi's look consistent between the artwork on the same damn product. So it probably is Dovin. Then we got Conor McGregor's younger brother again. Oh, damn it. I just realized it says Dovin on the bottom of this one, and it says Domri on that one, so it's Domri Raid. It's not actually Conor McGregor's brother. I'm not even sure he has a brother, and if he did, why would he be living on Ravnica? On the Fat Pack, that still nobody calls a bundle, we've got that guy again, and then we got Creepy Jester Dude. If you see somebody who even looks vaguely like that in the parking lot at your LGS, he is going to kidnap you. And that whip he's holding is the least flaming thing about him. So that's actually it for the spoilers, but I want to leave you guys with one very wise saying. This is actually a quote from one of the holy books from Azorius over on Ravnica. Santa Claus may see you when you're sleeping and know when you're awake, but Lavinia sees when you're about to cast some degenerate free casting bullshit, and she ain't having that. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Now take off with that stupid deck. That's a direct quote. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss the very best spoiler videos on all of YouTube. And I will see you guys next video.